So I just got done with my orientation, so things are finally settling in and it's becoming real. I signed my lease for my apartment, which ends up being about 6 blocks away from my school. So it's really exciting that I can just walk to school anytime that I want to. The orientation went fairly well. It was very generic as far as transfer students go. So it was a lot of stuff that freshmen would normally go over. So that part I really didn't care for. Everything else was great. I got to meet a lot of people in my class and see some people that have the identical schedule as myself. So, I'm going to be spending a lot of time with these people, and it was fun. My schedule, I could not want anything better. It is pretty perfect. I'm not gonna lie. I had my student ID taken, so that will be ready when I come back. A little nervous about my first rotation. I actually have a rotation when my second day of classes is when my rotation starts. My first IPPE rotation. It's so exciting. I am not licensed in this state, so I am applying for my license now, but unfortunately, it won't be approved till 10 days after classes start because that's when they can verify that I am a student in that state and in pharmacy school. So my instructor is already aware of this, and I'm assuming I will just have to make up my time lost over the first 2 weeks at a different time period. There was only one confliction with my courses that I'm taking, and it was my IPPE rotation. So we did figure out that I would be able to just do my site visits Thursdays after I get done with my morning classes. So it actually ended up working out really well. I already said I met a couple people in my class that have the same schedule as me, and I think it's going to be great. I really do. We were able to choose one elective. We were forced to. I have a pretty rigorous schedule as is and thought that I could just keep it. But they said that I needed to add another elective. So the elective that I chose was hospital pharmacy. Like I said, have already worked in the retail world for 9 years come August. So I'm pretty well diverse in the retail spectrum. I chose hospital pharmacy with the focus of healthcare systems, only because I really feel like hospital pharmacy is something that I would enjoy and that I want to learn more about. So the fact that I can actually do a rotation my first semester in and it be over hospital pharmacy is amazing. I am so excited. I am hoping once I get settled in and have my license so it's legit, I can get an internship at the hospital on campus. I'm sure those are very hard to come by, but I do have a few connections with pharmacy students that have already graduated that are currently working there or doing their residency. So maybe they can give me a small advantage or an in. I'm not looking to work a lot, just a little bit to kind of get my feet wet and see if that's something that I would enjoy. I really think that as far as after I graduate, I want to look into ambulatory care just because I'm really good at patient interaction and I love to be able to communicate with the patients and seek their best needs out. I really don't know what more to say other than I'm really excited. My apartment could not be better, which was super nerve-wracking because I found this apartment online and didn't know anything about it really. Other than seeing the few pictures they posted. So when I got there, it was better than I could ever imagine. It is a master studio apartment, which actually there is a room that the bed fits in. So it should be classified as a one bedroom, but it's not. I love it. It was built in the 1920s. So it has a lot of historical value to it. It has the old-fashioned elevators that I am going to have to get used to. It's the kind where it has like the metal door you close and then the other door you close on top of that. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's really neat. I really, really like it, and it is more spacious than I could have ever imagined, and the area is perfect. I was nervous being a big city, and I've kind of lived in smaller cities. Even though I did go to a large university, I was worried about the crime, the area, the safetiness of it all, and it is a very, very nice neighborhood. Everything is landscaped very, very well. Every time I look out my window, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous view. So, I really don't have anything else to say other than I just went through orientation. There was a lot of get to know these people, work on your communication skills. Like I said, it was more like an undergraduate or transfer orientation instead of like professional orientation. So that was kind of a downfall, but I did get to meet some of my students that I'll be working with the whole entire time I'm there. And I did like the few that I did meet, so that's a great thing. I am really looking forward to the first week. It's going to be really chaotic, but it's going to be good. I will start classes on Monday, August 22nd, and I have my white coat ceremony that Friday. So I'm not sure if we will actually have Friday classes then, or if that week is kind of an exception because we'll be preparing for that and have family members in. So it's going to be really good, and I'm really excited, and it's starting to sink in that this is going to be my life, and I am really excited about it. I don't have any other updates besides that because it was a whirlwind going in there, but I loved every second of it, and it was so much fun, and I think I'm really, really going to enjoy my time there. The only thing with the orientation I would say that I disliked is that they really encouraged working on your social rings and everything else. I am going to be with these people 24/7 for a while. So I'm gonna be able to make friends right away, and some of them were even changing their class schedules to reflect mine. And I thought that was kind of funny because I don't know them, but I'm sure I'm gonna really like them. I thought that the orientation should have been more focused on your educational skills rather than your social skills, because at this level I'm really focused on receiving the best education that I can and absorbing the best information I possibly can from this experience. Friends and social life isn't something that I'm really looking to have. I'm going to try my best to have one, but other than that, I really am focused on doing well in my courses, creating long-lasting relationships with my professors, and trying to seek out exactly what I want to do when I graduate. My idea is that like I said, will get an internship at a hospital. I did just find a retail store that reached out to me that said they wanted me to work there. And it's in a really good neighborhood. I've heard great, great, great things about the pharmacy manager and that location. So that was relieving. I will probably end up transferring to that location. I would love to get on with that hospital like I was speaking about earlier, and if at all possible, get into some research and development while still in school, and then really seek out being potentially a clinical pharmacist when I graduate and maybe working part-time for this retail company. Right now I'm just looking to keep my status active so I don't lose all these years of service. They do not compound at this retail location that I'm going to, other than like Magic Mouthwash. And that is a bummer. I love compounding. We at my last location that I worked at, we made trochees and capsules and suppositories and Tetra Cane lollipops, and it was so much fun. And I really found a joy doing it. So I'm hoping maybe this pharmacy manager is willing to, if she's not certified in compounding, get certified and kind of have me oversee the compounding there. It is a 24-hour store, like where I came from, and the volume is very comparable, so I think that I will fit in no problem at all. They don't have a clinic at this location, but their volume is already high, so I don't really see it being a problem. I did like the convenience of having a clinic there because I could always run there to get TB tests and this and that. So it'll be an adjustment, but I love the school. I love the program, and I love the area that I'm located in. And it's really convenient that everything is centrally located and I'm walking distance from it all. I will probably have to get a bike because it's a lot faster than walking, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's all. Well, I guess I will give you more updates as they come. Thanks.